Demon Slayer, Infinite Castles.
This movie was just superb from the visuals, fighting scene, development of the characters. In fact, talking about characters, let's first start with them.
So to start off with one of the Demon Slayers I really liked was Sabu Kunuchi. I don't know if I pronounced her name right. The insect Demon Slayer. Um, I loved the way like she had this
Basically, her determination to kill this demon because it basically killed her beloved elder sister, which developed into an epic battle, guys. And as she was trying to inject poison in him, whereby he had already developed a high contagiousy, but sadly, she gets absorbed by him by literally cuddling her to death, by crushing her and cuddling her to death. Yeah, it was a pretty sad.
pretty sad, right? But the next character I wanted to really talk about was Zenitsu. His development was lit.
Just loved Zenitsu specifically in this movie because his character development, the way he became a little bit more serious and a little bit more emotionally mature, even if he was still emotionally immature, and fighting his evil demon bro now because he felt he was better than him. But the way he was only known for being able to fight with fast form and making his own form, which was seventh form of the thunder breathing technique, was so nice. And the sickening part was that the bro could not believe that Zenitsu had just defeated him. That was the most funniest part for me to watch when Zenitsu beat this guy's ass.
Then we also have Tanjiro.
It was so nice that Tanjiro was able to level up to another level of seeing a transparent world that his dad was exactly telling him about, and let alone being able to cut off Azaka's head.
The last one, the baddest aura farmer, Azaka. Azaka was just lit. He's the one basically who gave all of them the hardest time. Yes, okay, we had the other upper hierarchy who used ice, flower, lotus, magical powers, and all of that stuff, but Azaka was just lit, bro.
Forget about Muzan who was hiding away like a little pussy.
What a pussy.
Akaza, Akaza should be the respected one. Yeah, he's the one who did most of the work. And besides, as I said, he was a serious aura farmer. This guy was able to fight or continue fighting and try to his body continued regenerating even after them cutting off his freaking head. I can't sell my point enough.
Mahmoud, who is this man?
Azak's story. It was very tragic, man. Like so fucking tragic. Let's start. One.
This dude was first a thief so that he could provide for his dad since the money that he needed to. Azaka started off as a thief, but generally he wasn't a thief because he wanted to be a thief. It was because he had no other choice. There's no fast way to pay for his father's medical bills when his father was sick to a point whereby even the backbone was showing. Then the father dies. After the dad dying, he meets his trainer who trains him kung fu or martial arts. Thereby, he meets the daughter who's sick and he has to take care of her. But then, when he falls in love and is about to get married, since that was all Japan, these idiots poison her and the dad, and they both die, basically taking everything that Azaka had just acquired. Wow. Then he goes and he kills the whole swordsman group, 67 members by himself. And after that, he meets Muzan, whereby Muzan turns him into a cold blooded demon. Just after the vigorous battle with Tanjiro, he was able to go and find eternal peace with his love.
And has this glorious battle with Tanjiro and the mate, which leads him to his internal peace, just like how I said. Basically, Demon Slayer's Infinite Castles was a superb movie. It was basically like the Infinity War and the end game of anime. And I loved from the fight scenes, I loved from the character development, and how they left us on a cliffhanger, but not these painful cliffhangers of what the hell is going to happen, like how these guys of how do they call them, Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse did with did with Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, which is coming out I think next year. But basically the movie was great. It was nice fighting scenes, character development, and the other thing I wanted to talk about was that it was just nice to see all of that going on. It was not overwhelming. Even while the fight scenes, they slowed them down enough so that we could exactly see what was happening. And they didn't do this thing of anime whereby Goku and in Dragon Ball and all of that stuff, whereby these guys are just throwing punches together with each other. They didn't do that. And it was very well appreciated that they didn't do that. But basically, Demon Slayer Infinite Castles was a great movie. If possible, maybe directors could pick a glimpse from that movie. But basically, that was it for this review. The movie was great. It was marvelous, superb, and hope you enjoyed this review. Please like, subscribe, comment, and shukriya. Thanks for watching if you have watched until the end, and always be happy.